So this is Season of Discovery. I've been playing again for a couple weeks, so I figured why not try to do the fishing extravaganza. You know, it's a fishing PvP event where you try to be the first person to catch 40 tasty fish. That's an oily blackmouth school. And then you have to get all the way back to this guy at the bottom and turn in the 40 tasty fish, and if you win, you get to pick whether you want a really good fishing pole that has the highest plus fishing. Wow. That pool is like not present. I wonder if one of my settings right now are too high. Graphics wise. Spell density. I'm done with seeing everything. I don't really have a problem. Projecting of textures. I wonder, is that one that one? Red. Oh, okay, maybe I want that then. I don't know what a sun shaft is. Yeah, I don't know what any settings do, to be honest, but if that's how the fishing pools work, I'm not really sure how I'm going to see them that well. Because it was like there for a second and then gone for a second. Or maybe there for a second, gone for two. I'm going to be spamming my mouse over where they could potentially spawn anyway. But, yeah. Right now I'm using the Horde favored fishing pole, which is plus 25 fishing skill, the Nat Pagel's Extreme Angler, FC 5000. It is a Hinterlands Horde quest, so Alliance are a little bit unfavored, but at the end of the day, nobody should have a problem fishing here. I have, I guess I can just, I mean, it doesn't matter. My fishing skill is only 225 because I just completed the Nat Pagel quest line. But I have plus 25, so 250 might be okay for this event. It might be too low, and I'll miss some things because of it. Actually, I probably should move the camera anyway. Because you're going to want to see if I catch the fish over here. And I can disable whatever this is, because that's useless. So yeah, obviously it's only 1:55, so it's not 2 p.m. yet, server time, which is when it always starts, 2 p.m. on Sundays. But there is a strat, shout out to Nomage Land, where she was saying you can catch the fish before 2 if pools happen to spawn. And they can spawn a couple minutes early. So I'm just looking up and down the coast. Remember, you can catch all of them. It might be south only of Gromgol, and then on this east coast you can catch them as well. The east coast is usually, I mean, but each coast has its you know, benefits and negatives. The west coast usually has more people but more spawns. The east coast has less spawns but less people. So if you happen to be the only person there, you could actually be really successful. And of course, at the end of the day, it still matters RNG, whether there are fish in that pool or not. Because you can always miss, even if you have above 300 skill. And I don't remember where all the spawns are. I mean, I never really knew where all of them were, but I probably had a good shot. Like, they can spawn, like, a lot of the times inside these curves is a pretty popular spot. And the fishing guys should yell pretty soon. So yeah, if you wanted to see that fishing pole, by the way, it's this one right here. Limited edition. It's a crest reward, so you can only get it once. So you never want to delete this. I'm sure some people do, but I mean, a lot of people don't even fish, so it's fine, but might as well just keep it in the bank. It's just one slot. But yeah, like I was saying before, I should have got the 4-piece rank tier set, because the 4 set is 15% movement speed, bear, cat, travel form. And that could be really useful here if there's two pools that are near each other but not literally right next to each other. Then it would be faster to go into a form than it would be to mount up. Because I believe it takes 3 seconds to mount. So like I can't even see, okay, it's right here. You see how like it comes in and then it leaves? Some sort of setting I have is really bad. And it's probably, you know, like a graphically good setting, but it's not actually good for the game. But just in general, there's not many like fishing pools right now because they don't spawn when they're going to come back. Because essentially all the pools die and then the Tastyfish pools start to come active. They don't all immediately become enabled at once. They still have to spawn into the game. So it's 1:58 realm time. I guess, you know, I don't know how it really works, but the local and the WoW time don't match hour-wise. It was 2 minutes off there, now it's only 1 minute off. So unfortunately I was not able to get any early spawns, but that's okay. I'm not even sure how many people are doing. Okay, tournament began. I'm not sure how many people are even going to be doing this. There's a lot of strats people can use to advantage themselves as well. I'm just doing it by myself. Oh, see, there we go. Oh, also, because of this setting, I can't see where the pool is. Because it goes away. This is really bad. Because sometimes you can cast the rod out, obviously, and it's not in the pool. Okay, so I got 1 Speckled Tastyfish. That's the start. Also, I can't see if the pool goes away immediately. So once you catch, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 even, the pool will disappear. But I won't be able to see if it disappears. You could keep your cursor over it, but those dialogue boxes in the bottom right don't update immediately. They tend to fade away. So I can't like keep my cursor here. But it's good because I'm going to move my cursor back up to see if it pops. Okay, wow, so 4 immediately is really good. Again, I'm moving my cursor to try to find the pools. Okay. Oh, so it's right here, but I can't see it. This one has always been bugged, I'm pretty sure. Like, I remember this spot being a problem beforehand. And I think I usually don't even fish in it because I don't know where it is. You can get Firefin Snapper from the normal pools because it can give you normal pool spawns, and there are Firefin Snapper pools. But I'll probably just leave this one. Yeah, see, this guy's playing. I'm just gonna leave this. I don't really, it might be like right here or something, but I'm not sure. You can see some people like to PvP the pools. Like, he might not even have seen it because it's a bugged one. But some people tend to, if they see you fishing at a pool, they will stop and fish in that same pool. I usually consider that to be kind of bad manners because it ruins yours and their chances at the game. Because they're not stopping at a fresh pool, so they don't have as many chances to get one. And they're also ruining your chances because you stopped at a pool and you don't get a full pool. Let's see, is it like all the way to the right? No, it's not. I don't know, I can never trust this one. You can see, again, I'm using a 60% mount, so I am not really moving fast. I also don't have a carrot on a stick, so I'm 3% slower. You know, there's a lot of things that build into this. And where that Shadow Priest just came from, he could have passed a pool that now spawns. There's a lot of randomness to it. There's also a lot of skill. So how you angle your throw and how far away you are distance from it. I see a guy right above me, which is kind of scary. You know, how long it takes to catch the fish. Obviously going to be one of the bigger problems with it. Because I believe it's a 60-second, or no, a 30-second cast timer. Maybe not. This feels faster than normal. But maybe I'm crazy. This feels like the Wrath casting timer. So like, I don't even know if that one's gonna work. It's kind of on the edge, but I think it should be fine. You can see these are the failed. I've missed 3 so far, which really isn't that bad, but if it continues, I'm now, you know, 6 out of 10. So a little bit, or actually like, I mean, it's not really unlucky, but it's not lucky enough to win. And one of my problems is I'm kind of in a spot where I can't see a lot of pools. So I don't know where to move. And right now I'm going to be following that Shadow Priest. So unless new pools came, he's going to be clearing them and then moving to the next one already. I don't like how I can't see the pools. This hunter can walk on water. Oh, I guess because the rag boots. I don't really think about that. So that's going to be a big advantage. These boots are new. They allow you to walk on water for 10 minutes, which is usually most of this tournament's lifespan. So yeah, this guy's fishing there, so I won't bother him. Because I mean, that pool could have literally 1 fish left and is kind of useless. Right? Because he could get that last catch, and then I dismounted on a slow mount, and he's already mounting up and leaving. So not only would he get the fish, I would also lose. Or I could just steal 1 fish from him. And 1 out of 40 isn't that big of a deal. That's not going to win it, because it would have been better just to go somewhere else. So yeah, this guy, I got to use my boots next time I dismount. Yeah, I don't think that one was in. I can't see it. What is this setting, dude? I gotta figure it out. There's other things you can do as well. So like with Leo Tricks Plus, you can have faster looting, but I don't really like doing that. I like the fair tournament style. You can have warlocks teleporting you around the world, or I guess around the coastlines, so you don't have to search for any pools your own. You can have, you know, like teammates stealing other people's fish. Oh, I don't know why I thought that moved. There's a lot of nefarious things you can do. Because a pool will only have so many fish in it. So if you have other people fishing other people's pools, they're only going to get a couple from each pool instead of the full, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well there's another 3, so that's nice. Yep, up to 10 now. No, I thought I had 6. Not sure where the 1 came from. But yeah, I'm just not used to the water walking thing existing. I'm telling you, this shit is bugged. I don't like, this pool doesn't really work. Yeah, so I don't like going around the top of this hill right here, but I do like checking around this guy. And you can get spawns down even more south of the pirates. So I can't see where the school is. Oh. Well, I assume that, yeah, that guy's fishing it. But when you do the pirates, then you like come down and your only way back is straight up. So it feels like you've kind of locked yourself away. And that guy might be cornering the pirate area anyway. So I don't want to be, battling off with him. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to win this, which is fine. This can be won in like 12 minutes about. That's like the fastest. Again, I don't know how many people are on the East Coast, but that's like a that's a strat I like to do when I'm in a party with somebody, and maybe we don't want to fight against each other, so we're just like, who wants to go west and who wants to go east? Because that one has very close together pools, and you kind of run out of them for how fast you do it. But if they respawn and there's no competition, then like you just win. So yeah, there's 6 here, 11 here. So about 2/3 of the catches have been real. I'm gonna see regardless either way if the vendor is bugged. Because in classic TBC and before, and after, and before, yeah, I don't know how to say it, but in TBC and after, the guy's been bugged where he just respawns on a random layer and somebody can win again, and then 5 minutes later he'll respawn again. It's a bit wild. And they never patched it out, even though it's very obvious and people have talked about it. Because if you patch it out, then less people get rewards. But winning it actually means something. And it's just one of those, classic questions of, hey, is this like a, like we want people to feel good about winning thing? Or is this a, we just want people to get the rewards? And the reward is a fishing pole or a trinket. It's really not that crazy. It just helps with min-maxing at the end of the day. So, yeah. I don't know if you need, over-max fishing for Gazranka. You might. Or no, I always forget. Is Gazranka... Oh, that guy led me on to this really cool pool here. Where is it though? Yeah, this setting that I have is super scuffed. So here's how you want to fish into this kind of pool. Is into land. Because that means your rod can't go too far. Now I did see it go there, which is unfortunate and maybe it doesn't work on this specific island. But usually you want to fish into land. Or if it's really close to land and you're on the land, you stand very far away from it. So that you can never, like, in this instance, undershoot it. And on the land system, overshoot it. So yeah. But it doesn't seem to work on this side against this land. Because it's not a foolproof method, it's just something I was thinking about. Yeah, that's not it. I wasn't sure. Usually you can, or at least for me, usually I can always see the pool. There's no question. It's like, it's there or it's not. But yeah, somebody could already be winning. I only have 18 out of 40. So the odds are not looking very hot. Is that it? I looked down. I think that's fine. I haven't been looking. I've kind of given up. I don't really see how I win this. I guess, is he done? Oh, it's over here. Not being able to see these pools is so weird. And I also think there's a draw distance issue that's greater than it ever was. Like, I have no idea where the pool is. Okay. That's scuffed. Dude, this is... Like, obviously you can see the fish, but it's hard to tell 3D, vertically wise. Like, where is the pool? But yeah, again, I'm pretty disadvantaged here. I just don't have a fast mount, and that saves so much time. Also, my fishing isn't maxed, so like I figured I could be missing some, but I don't think I've actually missed any fish yet. Did I just miss the bob? I wasn't really looking. I put my cursor over it? Okay, cool. But I wasn't, looking, I was just speaking. So like that one was in it, but I couldn't see the pool, so I didn't know. Unfortunate. Let's see, right now there's no pool. There's no reason for me to go this way. There could be more pools, but if that gnome just went there, he's gonna be sniping something. And at the end of the day, that'll put me at the far north of where I like to go. So I'd rather just stay in the middle. The only problem is there's also people in the middle. Mostly that one shadow priest is scary. Because he probably went this way. I was hoping the shadow priest would go north, but he probably realized that 2 people just passed him going north, so he should not go north. But I don't know how much everybody looks into this, sort of math-wise. So I got lucky. That guy just went south, but either he didn't see this pool or it spawned after him. If that's the shadow priest. The same one. But yeah, back to some efficiency stuff. I'm clicking to catch the fish, and I'm also clicking to fish again. So I'm not using an auto loot, and I haven't keybound fishing. I don't even know why I'm on my second bar. So, there's going to be some time loss every time I catch a fish. But we'll see. I'm up to 24 now. And only missed 8. Human Warlock. I guess these boots you can just always be using. They don't have a cooldown longer than their duration, which is odd. Usually these things, have like 10, 20, 30 minute cooldowns. But it's a new item for sod, so they probably just, you know, gave people something nice. That's why I say there's always this balance of, like, I feel like in WoW a lot of the times these days they're just trying to give you things. Because, you know, people don't want to do crazy grinds they've been doing forever. They just want a more casual experience. Let's see, is that still there? Yeah. So like my draw distance was like, it's like this far right now, which is so bad. I can't see all the pools. Now I'm gonna check north of here, but I'm not sure there will be any. I like never check it. And I'm pretty sure my draw distance is maxed out. Graphics. I don't know where it is. Classic WoW in general is known for its low draw distance. So it's not really crazy. But people have always wondered why they didn't increase it. It's 100%, or not even that. It's mostly a hardware control. It's also a like field of depth, somewhat RP style tool. Because it is cool when you walk somewhere and then something loads in your face and you're like, whoa, maybe I shouldn't be here. You know, you can't just see a mob all the way across the screen. You go to its fortress and then the mobs kind of spawn in. So I get it. I just figured like there'd be a workaround trying to, you know, make it a lot better for the, you know, user experience. But either they haven't figured out what people would want, or they just have never put resources into it. So yeah. Okay, there it is. I keep forgetting that I have this water walk, because it's just not something you normally have. Or else I would have done the fishing into land strat. It's like I can't even see the pool. Okay, well, 27. You know, I'm getting somewhere. It's weird that nobody's won. 22 minutes in. Because when somebody wins, it wins on all layers. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I was just thinking, I don't know if yells go cross layer. I think they're only on one layer. But maybe they made the yell cross layer? Oh, it's gone. So that guy just finished a pool down there. Somehow I see a druid. I don't understand. That's weird. Why wasn't it getting off my screen? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to pop the boots again. I could have popped them anytime in the last 5 minutes, but I just forget because it's not an item I've used at all, except for going to Duke Hydraxis. So now I'm trying to watch out for the like this spot as a tasty fish spot. See, if I had water walking, I could cut this whole area. I don't know, it might even be worth the 3 seconds to do that. To remount. Because I know there's just like not going to be anything here. Because like this guy's here. Wait, did I see one? Oh, okay. I don't know if it just spawned in. I feel like it did. So like right now my fishing poles are going to go too far, which sucks. But you can make them... They can't like go here. Or, I mean, the odds that they go like this short are super low. So if you just back up, you kind of guarantee a good throw. Because even the farthest will go like here. I mean, actually it might still go farther than the pool, but... When we're playing odds here, almost all the throws will be in probably. Yeah, see, like, yeah, it's like it's at the end of the day it's odds, and I want to be able to see the pools. I don't know why I can't see them. Oh, somebody won. So, I'm just gonna wait to see if other people can win after. I got 32. So, you know, I was still a fourth off. If the guy does respawn, when I get there, what we'll see is a bunch of people standing around where he is. So somebody won at 4:26. So 23 or 24 minutes into it. So I want a time when the next person wins. 4:26. Let me write this down. And now I can just play it casually. Because either multiple people can win, and I'll eventually do the turn-in, or you can't do it, and I'm just waiting for another, hey, somebody won message. See, the nice thing about going down here is you can still cut here. If you go all the way down, then you can't really cut as well. You don't save that massive time. I want to see. Like, can you even get into the pool? Is it possible? So I don't think you can. What I'm basically looking for is tasty fish. Oh, you can. Wow. Okay. So this is a secret bug spot that you can get. I just wonder if it's worth it because... Like, that's definitely in it. Okay, interesting. Because nobody else would ever fish here until they see me doing it that it's bugged. This could be the pro strat. Because I think most people do not hover their cursor over the fish. But if you spam the fish bind, it won't instant refish you. Like the annoying thing is if you finally get your bobber into the right spot after like missing it, hitting it 3 times and it goes in the wrong spot, it will it'll recast, like if you're spamming it, it'll recast it. But if you're just spamming to get it to spam at all, then you have a leeway in the game where it won't recast. Because I'm just looking for it to throw anywhere. I don't know why I just did that. I just didn't even get the loot. So let's see, what's gonna happen? I mean, I've already got a couple tasty fish. What if this just stays here forever? Okay, so the pool's out to here. What if this is a bugged, like, infinite tasty fish pool? And I should come back to this, like, next week? That would be crazy. Okay, no, it's not. They gave me a decent amount, yeah? I don't know if that was a $5 or what. So I'm just gonna do that. Because cutting this corner just saves time on its own, you know? I don't like how they changed panning back. You, like, can't hit things, which is odd. Okay, well I just need one more and then I'll be done. You can still fish for items, which is cool. Because it's a 2-hour event. Why is this guy fishing in my pool? Yeah, you can't spit at people. He just probably stole the last one. Yeah, great. It's like, I don't know, like these people are just dicks. Fishing is supposed to be like a fun thing. I'm not even on a PvP server. You know, it's supposed to be just like everybody plays correctly. Not everybody tries to steal each other's fish, even after the event's over. You know, it's like, it's supposed to be a chill thing. And you saw like a lot of the other people were playing like that, you know, they'd move on to the next pool. But those pesky night elves, I mean, they'll never learn. There's a reason they have no friends. Okay, so I got my last tasty fish. So what you do now is you hearth. Because that's the fastest way to get back to the turn-in vendor guy. And you also make it so your hearth is as far close to this guy as possible. And now you just wait for this guy's clone to respawn, if that's gonna happen.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
And boom. That's how it's done, boys. Easy clap. Of course, you know it's me. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be getting that trinket. The snipping tool thing needs to get out of my face. Boom. So that's how it's done. You can see I scummed it because that's how it works in the game, unfortunately. So it was 4:26 to 4:33, so that was about 7 minutes. But now I can turn into a fish. Did I want to get the pole? Yes. But am I going to get the pole first time? No, I'm not. I don't even know if you can repeat it today or not. I guess I'll try and see. But this is the joy of Classic. I just got there and he happened to respawn. I personally would like if it was one person that could only win at a time. But I understand it is what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, other people are going to line up on this guy. And when he respawns, you just turn it in. So now I'm going to go see, of course, if I can catch 40 more tasty fish. Wait, can't you mount here? Yeah. I'm going to see if I can catch 40 more tasty fish and win it again. Because I've only ever tried to win it once at a time. I've never tried to do multiples. So let's see what happens. I don't even know. I hope the volume is okay. Because I know I keep the game volume a little bit low for the recordings. And obviously for the stream. But I don't know if it's too low right now because there's no action. Like that probably wasn't very loud. But that's like the highest. I don't know, the splashing noise is pretty loud. But I feel like the stabbing should be a lot. Something like a fire blast is where you really test it. Because those things are crazy loud. But yeah, I don't even know if they can spawn on this side of the water at all. I think it has to start up here. Could very well be wrong though. Let's see, I'm gonna use these boots. The other thing you can win, obviously, during this event are 3 special fish. And I don't remember everything about them. But one is a hat and one is gloves. The other one might be shoes. And they give +5 fishing. Which is nice. Oh wow. There's only one left in there. Somebody hit 40, I guess, off of this pool. So let's see. Can I get any of those special fish? I don't think they're needed for anything, though I could be wrong. I think ultimately they exist so that you can still get plus fishing as Alliance. Because you can get, I believe it's a +10 rod. Something like that. Or maybe it's only the +5 rod beforehand. But the horde with the gear and the rod plus an aqua dynamic should be way over anything required, I believe. I guess it's still good. But I don't know the cap for the max level fish. I don't know what that actually requires. Fish. Did I catch 41 fish accidentally before? Because why did the fish start here? Oh, because I equipped the trinket maybe, something like that. Messed with it. I don't see how, but that's all I can think of. Yeah, some sort of angled walk is really good here. So you can keep your camera forward. You could do a full sidewalk, and that would be totally fine as well. But yeah, now you'll see there's going to be a decent amount of pools. Because a lot of people quit when somebody wins. Because they think it's over and they don't know about the bug. And in general, a lot of people just catch all the 40 and then go to Booty Bay. I got some sort of world buff that I didn't actually get, I guess. I think it might not be a level 60 able buff, is why. I don't know, the one that was here was in it, but I couldn't see the pool, so I didn't know. One of the things that increases the number of pools available to fish from are the layers, because there's going to be pools on every layer, and since there's less people on every layer now, there's effectively just more pools that exist. So that kind of makes the game a little bit shorter, and it also means more people are fishing at any time. So your chances of winning are smaller, though your chances of winning with everybody camping all the pools anyway is somewhat small. So it doesn't really matter, it just means the game ends faster. Because there's just more fish out there. I'm usually a fan of, layerless WoW. But, it definitely has many reasons for why it exists. One is server stability, because the game starts to crash when there's like 100 people on the screen. You can see that in Era, when people intentionally, all come in on one layer. And you can see it in Wrath with Winter Spring, where the game is very much unplayable, and it's got a couple seconds of lag. So, I mean, just from a technical standpoint, it makes sense. Plus, a lot of people don't like questing with a lot of people around them, which to me, I like it, because I don't care if I level slowly. To me, it's about the MMO. But a lot of people don't like that. So yeah, I guess we found out that if you have 225 plus 25 on your fishing pole, you won't miss anything. So definitely make sure that you get the Nat Pagel quest line done. Because you can see I got 10 levels so far off of fishing for free. Where I didn't have to go out and somewhere and farm. That guy's back. I'm just casually getting my leveling up. The middle tier fish and the low tier fish aren't really going to be worth much on the auction house. So you're not really missing any gold. So one guy went north and one guy went south. So I'm kind of screwed, honestly. There's nowhere good for me to go. Maybe I should have gone south, because there's not much more north than there is south. It's just I came from that direction. Okay. The problem here is now I'm a slower mount. Normally this back turn that I just did is super good. But I'm slower than him, so he will pass me. So I really should go north. And just hope. I'll just go north and I'll go up and down north. And hoping something spawns. A lot of the times what you'll get in an event like this is people will indirectly say with their actions, I have the top north and you have, the bottom south. And you won't cross each other's paths because you realize if you start messing with each other, you just ruin each other potentially. Like both of you are gambling and it could cause you to lose because you've given up your spawns. So sometimes like you'll see someone before the event starts and then you won't see them for like a really long time until you meet at the middle. And then you'll turn around. I've never done this event on a PvP server. I mean, I have, but there wasn't any PvP. Because at the end of the day, if you stop to attack somebody, you also lose out on time for fishing versus every other player that's not fighting. So you don't really want to do that. But you do kind of win by removing somebody around you, but that's only for a little bit, right? They'll just corpse walk back and then still be in your way. So it's really hard to say if it's worth it or not. That's one of those things where if you have friends that PvP for you, like that's just another example of how you can kind of game the system, is if you're on a PvP server and you have other people killing people for you, then there's less, you know, contest for your pools. But yeah, you can see there's just nothing here. The Shadow Priest guy, so much faster than me, probably cleared it all out. Again, I keep checking this north peak, but I don't think it exists. There's usually one around this guy, but I guess people know about it. Yeah, see, that guy's just gonna be fishing there. I don't know if he's gonna go even more south or not, but I'm just gonna give him that area. Whatever. That guy, that one human could still be there all the way south. We just got no pools coming right now. It's supposed to be a decently lengthy lengthy event. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like fishing. They just buy all the consumes they need off the auction house. So either a few people or a few bots will fish up all the fish. Which is kind of where the game's at, I guess. And it's like that in all expansions. Most people don't level their fishing skill up at all. It's like they don't even know it's in the game. But yeah, I still need 27 tasty fish, and I can still get those rare fish. But all the pools are gone, which is kind of wild. Because usually, the pools become very popular. Like they start spawning a lot. But I'm not seeing it, which is real weird. There's just like not a lot of pools. Because again, there's not people here. I guess you could also layer hop to try to get more pools. That wasn't by chance a pool, was it? Some of this stuff. Nah. I'm pretty sure you can get some along Growing Goal. I'll check it. Obviously, I don't know if someone's been here. Yeah, see? It's just, I wouldn't normally go for this because it's so far out of the way. Because now I have to get all the way back over there. Which I guess isn't too bad with water walking. But if I'm gonna like fish form, it's not super fast even. No fish are hooked. I thought I saw that thing go down. Not really sure I understand. I've never known if wearing this trinket is just bad luck. Like, they would have to code that into the game for it to be bad luck, but what if they did? In an effort to get multiple different winners? That would be crazy. Water too shallow. People online. I don't even know if that's in it. It's probably not. Yeah, nobody else is here. Should be fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also just casually getting my fishing skill up, which is nice. Because at the end of the day, I want to do some level 60 fishing because you get a gold per fish, or somewhere around there, which is pretty good money. If I'm just sitting at home watching a stream, because I haven't really been streaming at all. So if I'm just watching somebody else's stream, I could just be fishing. I've already gotten way over, like not way over, I guess 30k over my honor cap this week. So I don't need to do honor. So maybe now I can actually earn some gold. Okay, so let's just, this strat again right here, like I was saying before, you want to fish into the land. You could still like put the bobber up here, but we're looking for odds. I'm getting a lot of fish. I guess not. 18. I thought I had a lot. I guess some of these weren't actually those. Or see, I'm getting a lot. I just missed 2 and 3 now. That should be good. I will say it's much more fun when you're the only person. But I do like the challenge aspect. Because right now, it's very calm. Low pressure. But I feel like it's cool when you're actually competing. Right? Like, I'm not an Olympic athlete. I played sports when I was a kid. And the thrill of the champion is what makes a lot of it really cool. Playing soccer is nice, no doubt. Let me see, where's this pool that this guy's fishing at? I just want to see. Oh, he just fixed it. I just wanted to see. Because I guess those are just 2 other spawns that I never knew about. It's cool also seeing people fly by. I like that. There's been a bunch of people flying by. Okay, so almost on to 21. Let's go. 21, 21, 21, 21. I'm currently in the middle of doing some runes for bear. I have to catch 3 different types of bugs around the world. I just did the quest, or I'm still, I guess, doing the quest chain for getting the double engineering profession. So that's pretty cool. I gotta get my boots on again. Because they're off cooldown. I wonder if somebody took the spawns from here. On the bugged area. I knew I should have saved that spot for next week. Again, I'm not sure if you can win twice in 1 week. Because theoretically, you're never supposed to have more than one winner. In general. Oh, he's getting some weed action. So I wonder if I could go back and win again. This trinket isn't even unique, so you could get it twice. So yeah, I guess what I'll do then is, just to make sure I can get it, I'll turn on quest automation, so when I talk to that guy, it'll skip a couple of the pages and I can select the rod. If, you know, he spawns again and everything. I believe it's a 2-hour long event. It's meant so that somebody wins, and then people keep fishing for the bonus special fish. As you can see, the special fish aren't very common. I have no idea what the drop rate on those is. I've only ever caught a couple before. And I've done, like, you know, a bunch of these events. And SOM, I really tried to get a lot of people to do them. So I'd do it even after I won. But, you know. 2 p.m. server on a Sunday. Not everybody's available. Well, a lot of people don't play on the weekends either. Which I always thought was kind of wild. But for some reason, WoW players play way more on the weekdays than the weekends. I guess maybe they have plans on the weekends. But on the weekdays, you know, like, they can't make big plans because they gotta go back to work. Not sure. But as you can see, these are the types of fish that I have caught instead. I think I was doing the math wrong before when I was only counting these 3 fish. But I believe these 2 should have also been in that equation. I don't know why this guy's just standing there. Is he just waiting for a pool or something? What if there's somebody out there at those rocks? You never know. It's the season of discovery. Unstable trigger sold. Let's go. More tasty fish. I think I sold those each for a gold 40. I don't even know what makes an unstable trigger. I've done engineering before, but I'm really not very knowing. So this costs like 6 silver. This costs 6 silver, and that costs like maybe also 6 silver. So it costs nothing to make. Okay, somebody just won. Paul Pichet. So we got 7 minutes because it's 4:59. I have to use my normal number keys. I guess I could have just pressed number lock. It's always random when you play WoW because the default for auto run is number lock, so I'm always pressing it. Even though I have a keybind on my mouse now to auto run, I don't always use it. It's a really nice feeling to just press number lock because it's such a crazy cool mechanic to me that never really existed in other games. Or any games I had played, at least. So yeah, theoretically at 5:06, the guy might respawn. That's my guess. Oh, it's 3 o'clock server time. So that guy is doing the Gurubashi chest, where you can get the trinket. And I'm right next to it. It's right here. That's funny. And over there, if you don't know, that is a full PvP environment where everybody, including people on your faction, are all fighting against each other to try to get the chest that just sits there. I don't know if they changed anything about it. It might be the same as it's always been. But, you know, it's a trinket that I think it has stamina, and then it has stamina plus an on use for absorbing damage. I think that's just what it is. The chest can also have random blues and greens, which I think something in there is good, but I don't 100% remember. There's also the Blood Moon event going on, which is part of the Season of Discovery, where that will also turn you into a full PvP scale event where you, again, also hate even people on your faction, and you're trying to kill everybody so that you get blood, and you turn the blood in to get coins. I've never done it because I didn't play during that level. Yeah, see, even that priest is like, this guy sucks, this human guy. So he sat on him with the mount. Because he also agrees that it's just not cool. So it's cool that guy left. Because again, it shouldn't be about the pool. It should be about, you just get to fish and have fun. And not everybody knows that kind of unwritten rule, so I understand that. So I'm just going to spit on them. You know, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I always thought there was a boo command, though, but I guess not. So yeah, you see, it's just a nice casual event. Not everything in WoW has to be killing monsters, you know, saving the world. Sometimes, maybe your character should just be fishing. Dangerous duck. So that the pool ain't even here. So I need 11 more fish, and somebody's about to win. We'll see if it's at 506 or not. But yeah, even if it's somewhere where you're walking and the event is on, you want to move your cursor. Because even in the settings that I used to have, which weren't any like crazy modified settings, it was just the base game. They must have added a new setting that created this special effects. Even back in those other settings, it would render in the pool first without it being visually there. So like I would spam here because you wouldn't ever be able to see it, but it'll be there. Okay, it was kind of like that bugged one essentially, except that after you get close to it, it should pop up. So yeah, it's back. Oh wait, this one you can see it though. Or I saw a fish. I just saw a fish. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, it is, I guess. So yeah, you can see fish jump out of the water. I saw it. But there's no visual ring or fish just constantly being there. Very odd. Let's see. Okay, so this should work. Usually I don't use this mouse cursor effect, but what I like to do is keep the icon on the very bottom right, because when it goes down, if you have your cursor, you can see the fish jumping again. If you have your cursor at the top of it and the bobber goes down, you actually can't right click because it, like, the bobber will be lower than your cursor is. So I like to keep it in the bottom right just to make sure that when it goes down, I'll still be able to click it. It's kind of like a trapezoid. So when it goes down, it'll still catch it. Okay, still at 29 here though. You know, not really getting lucky. Maybe this bugged one is just bad. So they made it visually not good. Or maybe I'm just, for the most part, not even in it. Because the school hasn't gone away. I almost wonder if there's two different schools here. No, it's just one. It's got to be way more to the right than I'm doing, if I had to guess. I mean, this is definitely in it. Right? Wait, the school's down here. Huh? Is it here? It might be a lot more left than I think. No, but it's here too. won't be up there. Because even though my cursor goes from here to here and it sees the school, it might be right outside of it. Like, that has to work. There's no way. Because if you go down, if you go right, it works. If you go up, it does not. If you go left, it does. So again, this is potentially borderline, or it could be really good. Hey! There we go. So this one should be good too, right? Oh. 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 If there's no direction where it works. Oh wait, it's gone now. Okay. I got the last one here. If there's no direction where you moving it makes it work, or moving your cursor to the right or left or up or down doesn't work, then that means it is nowhere near the circle. Like, the circle's here and your bobber's here. It's like so far gone. I wonder if they removed that spawn from the carcass. Let's see, is there any tasty fish over here? Whenever I think of tasty fish, I think of tasty cakes. They're just some kind of, you know, dessert snack item. Where one of those things where, or I guess they have a bunch of different types of them. But you can get the kind of pastry-like ones almost. Or you can get, you know, the apple pie things that you can get at McDonald's. Tasty cakes are just good, you know. They're obviously not good for you because it's a dessert, but it is good. And they're usually, I mean, at least they used to be fairly cheap. You know, it'd be like $1 an item, which buying anything in bulk, it's not going to be good. But, you know, you're just buying like a snack dessert, then that's good. You know, maybe you're not trying to buy a whole cake. You just want something in a small increment, and that's probably good. You know, a few months ago, I didn't want to buy a whole pint of ice cream because then I'd eat it pretty quickly. So I decided to get these little sundae cups because I would just eat 1 or 2 sundae cups a night, which, you know, severely limited how many I was eating. Okay, there's only 1 left. Because I didn't want to eat so much ice cream, but I wanted to have a bit of sugar every night. You know, I've been weaning myself off sugar pretty a lot. I usually only eat it on the weekends, unless... Oh, I think that means... So I was reading about this event this morning. I think this means that the boss of the ST event is somewhere around me. And that he'll kill me. But I also get rewards for just existing near him. If I were to kill somebody, I'd get more blood or something like that. See, like, now he's not next to me. I don't know if this is close. I don't think it touches. I'll say it. That's probably fine. I always thought the fishing animation's funny. Everybody does it like this. Because, you know, in this game, everybody's a right-handed person. And, yeah. I would like if they flipped it one day. I'm a lefty. I've always just liked the idea that you attack, you know, with your left hand first. But I doubt that'll ever happen. So this guy won at 513. So maybe somebody won on a different layer. And then 7 minutes later from that, this guy won on our layer. Maybe. But let me write that down. 513. Okay, 7 more. And again, I'm looking for the special fish too. Because I didn't catch any, right? Yeah. You would only get like one of the special fish. They're not very common. They're not omega rare. And you know, it kind of sucks when you get... Did the ground just shake? I'm pretty sure the game just shook, did it not? And it sucks when you get one rare fish and then you get another of that same fish, because it has to be the way the turn-ins work. It's one rare fish turns into a specific piece of clothing. So whether it's the head, the arm, or the boot, if those are the three, you have to get one. Okay, why did the ground just shake? I saw it again. You have to get that specific fish. So if you want to get the fishing outfit, you know, it's just the odds that you get that one piece that you're missing. Why does the ground keep shaking? Maybe when you turn in something, it shakes the ground? Or maybe it's just this guy? It should be fine. I don't really know, but I'm thinking it should be. Well, obviously, not obviously maybe, but one thing a lot of people don't know is that the special fish are bind on pickup. So you can't auto loot it. I don't even know if any special add-on works for it. Maybe they do. I don't use, you know, fancy add-ons. But if you're a normal player like me, when you catch the fish, you have to actually like catch it in the loot menu, and then there'll be the pop-up that says, do you want to, you know, pick this up, or whatever it says. Which doesn't really make sense, because when you fish something, nobody else can pick it up. So it should just auto loot, but I think because it's a green item, it asks, do you want to pick it up? It's kind of like when you open up a chest. Or no, when you open up a chest by yourself, you just take everything, I believe. I think even if it's blue or green, you take it. But there's some sort of mechanic that has a relation to why it works like this. I don't remember. Where all these rare fish, they ask if you want to pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Oh, I got 20. Okay. So I could fly from Grom Goal down, but I could just also mount there. So I'm going to go do that. Because flights really aren't that insanely fast, I don't think. I could be wrong easily. But like moving up and moving anywhere to then fly somewhere doesn't feel that great. If it's in a different zone, then obviously. But when there's really close flight paths, it doesn't really seem worth a lot of the time. Because obviously they don't fly directly to the city. They kind of like loop as they walk. It's more if you want to get up and like just walk around for a bit and, you know, go outside or just not look at the monitor, then that's totally worth it. But when it comes to actually saving time, I'm not like, this flight takes longer than I feel like it should. Especially if I were to have a fast mount. I feel like doing this isn't that bad. It's just more like a leisure route versus actively playing the game kind of route. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be any name mobs here, but you never know what they're going to add in the Season of Discovery. Still got the water walking. Which is funny because like a cool thing about shamans is they have water walking. But I guess everybody has it now. If you get, maybe it's honored. I think it's more than friendly to get these boots. I assume if you take it off, you lose the water walk. I'll try it out. Yes. So I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. But there's a bridge here, so I don't even need to go over the water. I'm wondering if it's even faster to do this or just swim. feel like swimming could be faster. These mobs down here, they killed me in hardcore during Season of Mastery. And it's the same in Season of Discovery, where the respawns are so super high that it's hard to get down that tunnel area by yourself, and then also kill everybody down there at the bottom. Because they just keep respawning, and the respawns are pretty close together. So let's see, what time was that turn in? 5:13, it's like 5:19, 5:20. Oh.
Yo! Keep it real!
I really wonder if he's on a different layer. I guess I'll give it a second and then layer swap.
Time is money, friend!
Because they don't stack. Even when he spawns in and is like okay, they are still two different people with different synced animations. But in case you're wondering, this is the guy with the 3 different rare fish. So you have to catch these: the angelfish, the queenfish, or the blue striped racer. Or you can talk to this lady. Oh, so once somebody gets his winner, I don't know if she's bugged. I don't want to swap. Okay, I can swap layers, I guess. Layer invite, please. Oh, I guess nobody's doing them. So I think somebody is on a different layer. He's on a different layer. The extra guy. Unless he... No, but he just won, so it can't be like a 1 hour thing. Oh, and on Wednesdays. What? Huh. It's also on Wednesdays now. They changed that.
Glad I could help!
Okay, so there's nobody with layer invite bots. That is what it is. But I think...
What's up? Hurry back! Time is money,
It's also when
friend.
you right click, it doesn't turn my character. It used to.
I can't attack that. What's up? Hurry back!
He's not on layer
Time is
4.
money, friend! Talk to me! Keep it real!
Hey, how you doing?
Yo! Glad I could help!
Oh, there he is.
What's up? Keep it real!
Okay, so you can win twice. So you can win twice in 1 day. So now I have both rewards. It's supposed to be 1 person per server per week. And I've gotten both rewards on the same day. That's just wild. It's been like this for, I don't know, years. Like literally years. For a classic that is just bugged. and I guess it's just never going to be changed. So, that only took an hour and a half. Not bad, right? I now get access to the max fishing in the world as soon as I get my fishing up to 300. Then I'll use things like, I'm an engineer so I can craft these, but then I'll be able to use aqua dynamic fish attractors, which this guy sells, you know, on occasion for only 2.5 silver, which is pretty nice. This will give 100, so I'll have 35 plus 100. Oh, you can't see. 35 plus 100 on it. Plus, I think there might be an enchant, but that enchant might be the same as the glove enchant or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, so I guess now I've confirmed you can get both in one day, because it's not a daily and it's not a self daily, or like it's not a server wide daily anymore because the bug, but the quest itself is also not a daily. Because, I mean, like, why would it ever be? But you get the point. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope they also fix this bug, because I like competition. So, yeah. That's just me. Oh, wait, but now... Oh, I don't have any extra fish. But see, this is where usually... It's not turned on. Okay, I don't know why she just gave up last time. But usually, once somebody's won... Other people can turn in Tastyfish to get like 5 silver or something. It's not very much, but it's like some. This guy, you know, he can teach you some fishing. He usually passes out on days other than Sunday, or maybe just when it's not the event, he'll give you this piece of paper to give to other people, which is cool. Because you can just pass it to other people to show people that the event exists. And that's how Classic, or like, you know, the game is supposed to have worked. You pass the paper around so more people know about this fishing event, so more people do it. Although you don't want people to actually do it, because then that makes it harder for you. But you get the idea. I hope you enjoyed the video.